Hi everybody, Jamie Young here with Brigham's Playhouse. I'm out on a hike today, giving myself a reward for a lot of hard work getting our 2019 season put together. I'm here with my daughter Miranda, who's back for fall break from college, and we're just enjoying a hike up on Pine Mountain around Oak Grove down here in the St. George area, having a great time. I want to tell you a little bit about our 2019 season, so stick around. I'm really excited about our 2019 season. We went to a lot of work to choose a season that you all would really love, and I think we found just the shows for you. For our very first show in January, we're going to be doing A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. It won a lot of Tony Awards in 2014, and we're one of the first theaters to be able to produce the show in the state of Utah, so we're excited about that. It's about a man who learns that he is part of a very wealthy family. And when the richest person in that family passes away, he becomes one of the heirs to the inheritance. But there are 8 others that are in the line of succession before him. So he concocts a plan to knock off each one of those successors so that he ultimately becomes the one who inherits the money. All of the individuals, all 8 of the other individuals who are in the line of succession are played by one actor. And I'm a little bit nervous, but excited to announce that I will be playing all 8 of those victims. It's going to be a lot of fun to be able to do that show. So that's A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder, opening on January 10th. That's the first show in our season. Our next show will open on February 22nd in 2019, and it's going to be the Lerner and Loewe classic, Camelot. So we get to spend some time with King Arthur, Guinevere, and Sir Lancelot, and that tragic story of love and betrayal and deception. Beautiful music, a very powerful story. We're excited that we might have the opportunity to do the premiere in the West of a new special edition of this show that has been sanctioned by the estate of Lerner and Loewe. They have worked with a group of theater artists in Connecticut actually on refining the show, narrowing it down, streamlining it, making it a little bit more contemporary, and cutting the cast size down to only 8 actors. And with an inside connection that I had to that workshop production in Connecticut, I've been able to track down the possibility of doing it. If they release the license for that show in time, we'll be doing that new version of Camelot. Same music, same story, same script, just more streamlined and a lot more exciting. Our next show is opening on March 29th, 2019, and it's Crazy for You. George and Ira Gershwin music from all of their favorite musicals, all kind of interpolated and amalgamated into one show with a very hilarious and witty script. It's going to be a great show starting on March 29th, Crazy for You. Our 4th show on the season of 2019 is How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. A show originally from the 60s, I think, but recently revived on Broadway not too long ago. Miranda and I actually got to see that show in New York together a few years ago and absolutely loved it. I've actually loved it for a long time. I played the lead role in high school in How to Succeed in Business and really loved it then, and I'm excited to be able to finally present it here at Brigham's Playhouse for you. It's the story of a window washer who gets his hand on a book called How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, and while he's washing windows at the Worldwide Wicket Company, he learns about all of these tricks on how to move up in the company and the musical is the story of how he does that. So you won't want to miss that opening on May 9th, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. After our fourth production, we take a break from our regular 2019 season and we turn the stage over to the youth in the community. For the last several summers, we've had more than 120 kids in the area come onto our stage and do some fantastic productions. This summer's shows are going to be no exception to that. Starting on June 27th, we're going to be doing a youth production edition of The Wizard of Oz. And then on July 25th, we do Disney's The Little Mermaid Jr. So it's going to be a great summer for our summer camps, and with the youth in the area, please don't miss those two shows. On August 22nd, we get back to our regular season with the great classic Man of La Mancha, the story of Don Quixote, dreaming the impossible dream. It's going to be a great show, very, very touching, very moving show. We hope that you'll love that one. Next, we move to our October show, the thriller Wait Until Dark. You might remember the film starring Audrey Hepburn. It's about a woman who is blind, and some criminals come to get something that she has, and she uses her blindness as a strength and a weapon against them. It's a thriller you're not going to want to miss during the spooky month of October into November. And for our last show of 2019, opening on November 27th, we're going to be doing Brigham's Playhouse's own original version of A Christmas Carol, a modern-day retelling of Charles Dickens' classic story. You won't want to miss bringing in the holiday season with A Christmas Carol from 2019 Brigham's Playhouse season. Thanks for coming on this journey with us today, and thanks for going on the journey of 2019 season. Season tickets are available now, and you can get those by calling the box office at 435-251-8000. You can also get those online at brighamsplayhouse.com. It's actually great savings for you. You'll be able to not only reserve your seats for the whole year, but you'll also be able to get 10% off the regular ticket price when you get a season ticket. And this year, for the first time, we're also throwing in the ability to get dessert at each of those shows too, if you get the dessert theater add-on with your season ticket. It's a great deal for you, and we look forward to having you at the Playhouse this whole next year with this great season lineup. Thanks for listening to the video. Have a great night.